Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, I want us to talk about this issue of George Natembeya, and it is not in a bad way, or I don't want anybody to misquote me, but George Natembeya, that is the governor of Transformational County from Western, that is talking about the Luya politics, is going to finish up the politics of Moses Wetangula together with Musalia Mudavadi. It might not be by 2027, but coming 2032, the Western politics is going to change, and the person that is going to change Western politics is George Natembeya. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because considering the fact that George Natembeya is putting these people at a very high pace, which is so good as a leader, because you have to make sure that the people that you're leading are comfortable and they're benefiting from the leadership, or from they're benefiting from you because they gave you the authority. I remember one day Peter Salasya said that the importance of a leader is seen by the change that is bringing to his people. There is an interview that I want you to watch here when George Natembeya was being asked about the issue of Western politics, and he was saying that right now, today, if the president himself, that is William Samoei Ruto, decides to kick Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula out of office, there is no lawyer person that will cry. That is what I want us to talk about. But before you do that, I would like to give you a chance at the comment section so that you can tell me what you think. And also, take a moment, you can subscribe, also like. And as I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. I would also like to thank those who have been giving us your support. Thank you very much. People like Ephraim Siringa, thank you very much, brothers. May God bless you. And I'm also seeing some new faces, new people that are joining us and also talking, asking questions, which is also good. I would like to thank you very much, and may God bless you. Asanteni sana, because without you, this channel cannot be where it is and it cannot grow. Thank you very much. God bless you, and karibuni sana.
Which lawyer made Mudavadi the Prime Cabinet Secretary? What did the lawyer do to make him a Prime Cabinet Secretary?
Would it have made a difference if you could see that there was a significant unification or rallying together that then brought him that position?
Big difference. It will be taken more seriously.
By
even the president himself.
Okay.
You'll say, I want roads in the Viga, and if you're not given. You say, I'm walking away, and you'll walk away with 400 MPs. But today, he's there alone. Today, the governor for Mudavadi is an ODM governor, Otijilo. The senator is Ososi, is ODM. Azimio got more votes than Kenya Kwanza in the Viga. The position that Mudavadi holds in government is what we call tokenism. You can be fired today and no lawyer will cry. And nothing will happen. Wetangula came with this funny explanation that he delivered Bungoma to the president, that Bungoma has always voted for Raila, but this time around about 200,000 people voted for the president. So he used those 200,000 votes to bargain for himself. Yeah, but he knows just encouraged the lawyer community there. The other people go together. Today, if Kalonzo coughs, the entire Kamba nation will get a cold. Isn't it? The same with Raila. But what about lawyers? And in fact, I can confidently state today that if the president wants to talk to the lawyer nation, he'll go through Raila, because Raila has got 20 members of parliament in Western. NC has 5, 40 Kenya has 5, DAP has 5, out of over 40. So the dominant political figure there is ODM. We want to change all this, that as a community we are capable of going to that table ourselves. We go there as a community, not as individuals using the name of the community to go there, and yet they have got nothing to show.
Many have tried
for those positions.
Many have tried.
Yes,
many have tried. We have had the conversation about Luya unity has been there for decades, right? They haven't succeeded. Why do you think they have not succeeded?
And that's why I'm not even talking about Luya unity myself, not the unity of the leadership, because leadership get united for their own selfish interests. We want to do what's called transformational leadership, not just getting positions for the sake of those positions. What are we doing with those positions to transform the lives of our people? Eric, for instance, there is a sub-county in Transvaal called Saboti. Saboti is to be represented in parliament by Michael Omalo Kijana. Wakati wa siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. Up to now, Saboti doesn't have even a single kilometer of tarmac. As we speak now. Zero. No tarmac there. And the leaders have somehow when you tell people that the government hates us and there's nowhere we can go as a leadership, what are you trying to say? And these people also pay taxes. We are saying it's no longer about Natembeya or about Mudavadi or about Wetangula. First of all, let the person also understand that the life they're leading, they deserve better. How do they get this life? Politics not just about controversy, about argument. People think that when you talk too much, they say, "Watch yes."
Yeah.
The people have tended to look at politics very negatively, but politics is about allocation of resources and sharing of resources. That's what politics is all about. How have we used our political power and strength as a people to ensure that we empower local communities? That's all I'm saying. That let somebody look at this community in terms of sheer numbers, because it's about numbers, and let these numbers mean something that they can look back and say, no, but there's 7 million people here. What's happening with them? There was a time when Luya said about 5 cabinet secretaries. At that time, the cabinet was bloated. It's not like now, it's just 22. But we had about 7 cabinet ministers. Today, we have how many? We just have 1. The entire Western region, 7 million people, plus the prime cabinet secretary. Those are 2. Is that proper representation in cabinet? Yeah, because people say you did not vote for this formation, and therefore we don't have shares. That's the quiet, kind of the quiet arrangement. But we are saying it's not only people who voted for Kenya Kwanza pay taxes. We all pay taxes equally. And therefore we deserve to be given some of these positions. And I'm saying that because you look at our people, even on because of the problem that they have gone through. Even just the lack confidence completely. They can't question anything. When you go there and you're calling yourself even purple names, people just call you that. You go there and say, me Papa Oroma, people call you Papa Oroma. They know it's blasphemous. But because you have said it, they'll call you that. We want to change. We want to change all these things. And people, when I talk like people get so scared. Is he doing this? Is saying this about this guy? Is he going to survive? This guy has finished so-and-so, has finished Muskari Kompo, he has finished Bukisa Kitui, he's finished Omunyinyi, he's finished SL, he's finished so-and-so. Will Natembeya survive this? But we are telling you, don't be the person who finishes people. Be the person who builds people. Be positive about some of these things.
Now, talking about this issue of George Natembeya, I was trying to look at it in this way. Why am I saying that George Natembeya is going to finish up the politics of Wetangula together with Musalia Mudavadi in Western? There is something that I've been saying. I've been saying this thing that George Natembeya, that is the governor of Transoya, is doing what he's doing. He cannot manage to do, or he cannot sustain to do all the things that he's doing without support that is coming from above, or without anybody supporting him. Some people have been telling me that Boni, no, that is your thought. But what we think is that Natembeya is just working on his politics. He's a young politician, and he want to hold the ground. He wants to have a strong ground, a landing ground, so that he's making his foundation, so that when the moment now he start to be known, he will be somebody that has got a landing ground, which is also bad. But my point was this: there are a lot of things that George Natembeya is doing, which according to me personally, I think that there is someone that is supporting him. And I told you this yesterday. There's a video that I played yesterday. And I was giving you some reasons as to why George Natembeya is against Moses Wetangula. And I told you, according to the plan of William Samoei Ruto, Ruto wanted to have three deputy presidents. That is Gachagua, Wetangula, together with Mudavadi. And for all these people to join hands with William Ruto, what they were supposed to do was this. We know very well that, of course, Gachagua is under UDA. And Mudavadi is under ANC, and Wetangula is under Ford Kenya. So what was supposed to be done by these people was this. Everyone was supposed to fold his party. That is, Mudavadi was to fold ANC, in which he agreed. But Wetangula was supposed to fold his Ford Kenya party to join UDA, and he refused. So his refusal, him refusing to fold his party to join hands with the UDA, now, that is where now I told you that now the equation of Wetangula comes in, because William Ruto didn't want to deal with him directly. So he's trying to look at a loophole. He's trying to look at who can frustrate this guy. So that is why now the frustration of Wetangula is coming in. Now, there is this thing that Natembeya have said, that right now, if William Samoei Ruto decide to send Wetangula together with Mudavadi out of their offices, there is no lawyer person that will cry. Why did he say that? And why am I thinking that he's right? He's right because Wetangula became the speaker by this issue of I gave William Ruto the support in Western. The support was the 200,000 votes that he gave UDA. So according to him, he feels like his position is negotiable. So he got a position, he became the Speaker of the National Assembly by the fact that he gave Ruto votes, in which the vote, we are not even sure about the votes. Let us look at Mudavadi. What did Mudavadi take there? I don't know how many votes. So these are the things that Natembeya is talking about. Now, back to what I was talking about, that why do you think that Wetangula and Mudavadi's politics is going to come to an end, maybe coming 2030, because 2027 probably is quite early. Number one, I want us to look if you've been monitoring or if you've been following the way Natembeya communicates. The communication of Natembeya cannot be compared with the communication of Moses Wetangula together with Musalia Mudavadi. Because what they normally say, these guys, what Wetangula normally say is that my purpose or my work is to bring Luhya nations together. Okay, you want to bring Luhya nations together. What for? You are saying, you keep on saying that you want to bring these people together. Okay, why do you want to bring them together? Or what is the reason of bringing them together? So when you hear the way the communication between Wetangula, Mudavadi, and you compare it with Natembeya, and I told you something here, that as a leader, you have to be in a position of understanding what your people want, how they want it, when do they want it, and who should present it to them. I repeat, as a leader, you are supposed to be in a position to know what your people want, how they want it, when do they want it, and how should it reach them. That is what Natembeya is working on, because Natembeya is always on the ground. And you cannot compare the communication of Natembeya with the people of Western with Wetangula and Mudavadi, because he is normally there with them. He knows what these people want. He knows their weaknesses. So he knows very well that when I come this way, I will convince these people. So his communication, that is number one. The second thing is the failure of Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula. The failure. Let us take a look at this. Moses Wetangula have been in politics since 1992. That is when he started being in parliament. What has he done since he joined the politics? What has he done to the people? He has failed as a leader of Western. Let us take a look at Musalia Mudavadi. What has he done? Musalia Mudavadi was there during the time of NASA. He was there during the time of Kanu. He has been there even during the time of Azimio. And then now, before breaking back to go to Kenya Kwanza, he has been there in politics. So these people have failed as leaders of Western. So their failure might give Natembeya a chance to talk or to fight against them. Because, okay, Natembeya will be like this. I've been a governor for this period of time. I've done 1, 2, 3. People are seeing my work. And I've been standing firm to talk about the things that can benefit my people. Okay, you as a leader, what have you done? What have you done to these people? You've been in politics more than me, but have done many things more than you've done. So that is number two. The second thing is communication. And then the third thing, the last third thing is the 2032 equation. Let us reason here together. This is very funny, and I want you to listen to this. Talking about 2032 equation, it is going to be like this. I want us to take a look at Musalia Mudavadi, his age. Let us leave alone 2027, because 2027 is just around 2 years from now. 2 to 3 years, probably, let us just say, give it 3 years from now. In 2032, how old will be Musalia Mudavadi? And how old will be Moses Wetangula? Let us compare it with how old will be George Natembeya. No, let us reason. In 2032, how old will be Moses Wetangula? And how old will be Musalia Mudavadi? And how old will be George Natembeya? So it means that coming 2032, Natembeya will still have some chance. He will still have a lot of years in politics. So that is another thing that these guys, the people of Western, are going to might consider, or the people are going to consider that, okay, we still have a lot of years with this guy as a politician, because as it stands right now, the way he's working for us and the way he's doing things for us, even if we give him chance up to 2037, he will still be there for us. Unlike Musalia Mudavadi or Moses Wetangula, even if we give them chance, there is nothing they will do for us, because they've been in power for all those years, but they've done nothing for us. So 2032, the age can also be a very big factor here. Age is going to be a very big factor of Natembeya, Wetangula, and Musalia Mudavadi, because for those three people, Natembeya is still young, and he still has chance to lead his people. Age here is the main factor. How old will be George Natembeya, and how old will be Moses Wetangula, and lastly, how old will be Musalia Mudavadi? Those are just my thoughts. I would like to give you a chance also at the comment section so that you can tell me what you think concerning that. And until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.